Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. The wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left side. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. Great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick catch over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Breaks loose at the 45. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Well, I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quick throw, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Here's that defense shifting again. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Second down after the incompletion. And there's the handoff. moves the ball up to the 30.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, A&M. Made the defense look slow that time. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try the right here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Powering through. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here?
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Boy, a huge play here from Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Field goal try, no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's complete downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Direct snap to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Okay, ready?
The offense threatening. Close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown continues. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
offense heads back out onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go. Low.
And now the running back's got it again. Fighting off the defender. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Gators score.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, they continue. Football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
There's the handoff. Breaking through defenders. Touchdown, Missouri. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really, all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Right? You give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff to the back, keep the clock moving. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. That's just a minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And it's incomplete, just out of... Watch on that throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And the quarterback dropping back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Second and goal for the offense.
Come on, set.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready?
And now from the pistol formation.
Black 24. Easy.
Hand off to the single back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Clear. Clear.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Okay, ready?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Moves.
And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
On the double.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Cobra.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
On the set.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
29 Philly.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.